so quick. An entire day went by so quickly.
Morning.
Morning.
How are you feeling?
Okay, I suppose. Didn't catch the devouring. Didn't lose a limb. Still living.
I mean, you could say we lost our home, or you could even say our safe space.
I don't really care about the academy. I'm more, I don't know, concerned. I worry for how Mordred's doing.
He's a lot stronger than he looks.
Oh, I'm aware.
I think he'll be fine.
I just worry for his plan. Though he is a demon. Assuming it's just him, alone on that island with, well, a newly bursted rift. If it were me, I'd just dig underground. Dig a tunnel to maybe Linvale.
I mean, there's still, I think that one pirate that was in the, what was that?
The prison?
In the basement, yeah, in the prison.
I don't know. Maybe they'll work together, but I doubt it. We did treat those prisoners like crap, I'm pretty sure. So I can't imagine he has much of a positive look on the professors.
No, I don't think so either. Sometimes I guess I just like to be positive.
To be honest, Mordred, being a demon, he's probably turned to eating the pirate. We lost him a while. Especially since it is just one demon and one body. Shouldn't take him too quickly to eat.
Let's hope he'll make it to Linvale. If he can,
Let's just hope we see him again at all.
Then... yeah.
We've no way of communicating with him now.
And I'm pretty sure that he wouldn't even know where we're going, so...
Surely the professors had some kind of plan, though.
Knowledge. Yeah, that's
Surely there was a plan to say where they would go should everything go wrong.
Well, there was a plan being made, but doesn't... well, I mean, we didn't expect the rift to pop open so quickly, so...
I should think an academy that specializes in the rifts would have a plan to move away from one so quickly.
Scary. Understand?
Hmm. Well, I believe that the safest place
There, I
would
think.
be for us to go to A6.
See,
We have a lot of connections there, including Cecilia.
See.
So if there's a
I
place
think so.
that maybe then Mordred would realize and make his way towards there.
I can see the waves. I don't know. You'd need a boat. Who knows where I get a boat from?
The only place would be Linvale, which is already a few days' travel. Plus the fact that, you know, the place is swarming with rifts and the lack of food. Probably gonna take them like 4 to 5 days.
So, when we do get to A6, if that's where we're going, or regardless of where we're going, we may need to throw away the gambesons.
Throw away, I don't think will be the right call.
Or perhaps the better term is do away with the gambesons.
Basically, yeah, don't wear the gambeson.
You saw the news. The world knows that Rosewood is training occult users.
Yep. And even if someone were to try and sell us out, honestly, they might even get in trouble themselves, because, I don't know.
Association with an occult user.
Overpowers reason. Yep.
How you feeling, Matish? Oh, everything hurts.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's about right.
It's gonna be harder from now on. For you, for me, and for everyone else too. Hell, I mean, we have half elves running around, and most people wouldn't mind, but who knows? Those are also some that some people happen to have issues with for whatever reason.
To the rest of the world, the Rosewood Academy is just a circus of taboo.
Basically. It's already bad enough.
Those of us who wouldn't be welcomed to a public society were brought into the closed institute. And yet here we are, back into the public.
What?
Yep. It's already bad enough to even know someone with a cult. Now we have people who practice it, plus demons, and then there's the abomination that is me.
Hmm. I could think about wrapping this scarf around my face. This one.
Yeah. I assume you would try to, would you try to maybe, I don't know, say that you're a drow or something like that?
As far as I'm aware, drow aren't too welcome on the surface either.
Hold on. You're okay.
I mean, what am I gonna say? People are gonna look at me and they're gonna be confused. I could say I'm a dragonkin, but like, barely.
Hmm. I don't know a whole bunch about Dragonkin, but isn't there a whole thing about them with clans, when you have to pretend to be one of those?
I'm not sure.
I recall LeFron mentioning something about diamonds or something. I don't remember collecting something for a clan.
And go see what we got. Ready for what?
I don't know.
Not sure where diamonds came from.
All very hungry.
think, I'd like to think you can eat now.
Like, it's not very
maybe-
hard. I know the training stuff, yeah, but
Whatever
I
happens,
mean, I haven't started yet.
we're all gonna stay together, and everything's gonna be fine if we do.
I'm sure it will. We got out of the academy in one piece.
I assume learning magic is gonna get a little more difficult, as it seems like the school was having an effect on us.
Well, personally, I just need to do some training. I know my spells. I know how to cast them. Just not endure them.
Yeah, I mean, third circle, pretty impressive, and at this point, I pretty much know how the generic side of things works. Making an incantation, figuring out how the spell works. The hardest part will be just gathering mana to expand the gate.
Hmm.
Man, this hair hurts too much to put that on right now. Alright.
I mean, I already have a good idea of how making a fourth circle spell would work, but again, the mana gate, that's the thing that's gonna be difficult to achieve.
It's gonna take me ages to learn any new spell at this point, since I'm not balancing both divine and occult. It's gonna take me weeks to even just remember how to cast the other. Or rather, a
I mean,
week.
the two are very emotion based, so the real important training would be balancing your emotions.
I like to think I've been balanced. But somehow I feel
No?
balance just isn't enough.
Something we might want to stick around just to make sure nothing happens there.
Eh. Come here. Come up.
Sky pretty.
Yeah. But still it's stained with what came out of that rift.
Bad.
I'd never seen one myself until then.
Bad. Bad, bad, bad.
Hmm. Not really sure what to do now.
Oh,
There's the boat, yeah. We'll be on there for a while, I imagine.
where go?
Gee,
Wish I could say.
Val didn't make it.
Huh?
I've just heard. Apparently, he was having issues, and including his injuries, he succumbed to organ failure during the night.
No Val?
Yeah. I'll
It's cool. You know, I was appreciating the
You
view.
miss
I'm doing fine.
Not really sure how to feel about that.
I'm good.
Barely know him.
You good?
Raleigh. Sorry.
No Val.
But students
Yeah.
here. Good. Students
I hope
here.
the boat wasn't too shaky last night.
Raleigh and
No, it was fine.
you?
How are you holding?
Same old?
Fair enough.
Me? Promises? We also.
Sorry to not give more time to mourn, but we are expected to be on the boat for the next few weeks, maybe.
Few weeks, huh?
I don't know. It depends
Where go?
how wind is. I need to figure out a port. But it'll still take a week or two or more. Who knows?
Front.
We'll see. But
The
I need to designate jobs. Certain things that
front.
people need to do to make sure that everything goes well.
Safe. Yes.
You know how to fish at all?
Good say.
Fish.
You do? Alright.
Which way?
But
Spearfishing?
he's
Fishing rod?
up there. Fishing rod.
Rod.
I have another rod downstairs and another net. As you know, we don't have much food. We need a ration as we can. And fishing will be what we have to deal with for a while. But we have some food downstairs. If not,
Fish. Good.
Queen, you can help make sure people are doing alright. You can help me rearrange stuff, anything. I just need help around the boat, especially with
I can
sales
clean
and
and
such
do general
related to
medical.
adjust.
We
Alright,
help. We help.
perfect then. You can help as well. If you want to help fishing, she's up there fishing, or you can stick with Angel.
I'll be back, but I'm okay. Give me a moment.
Thank you.
How are you holding now? I'm holding.
How are you feeling? How's your wounds and such?
I know, sore, like a bitch, but it's not gonna kill me. And the pain shows that I'm alive.
It's a good way. Something to help.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Oh, weird. Oh, weird.
try not to give more time to mourn, but we do need to designate jobs on the boat. We will be here for a week or two or more. It depends on what port we go to, figure it out. But
Right. We haven't figured out where we're going yet.
not just yet.
Hmm.
Take a look at my map from Dr. Sinclair. I think he had something in mind. Basically, we need a ration food. We don't have much. So, people are fishing.
Now, wait.
I guess we do wait. Nothing else really we can do.
Adjusting scales. You know where to do any of this?
Nope, no big fishing. How do adjust the sail? Does it just kind of do their own thing?
No, it's not that. You want to come with me really quickly? I can give you a quick rundown.
At least have a look.
Before that, sorry to interrupt, but could I borrow the fishing rod?
Sure, go ahead. More fishing, the better. So,
Thank you.
as you see, several sets of sails. They help us catch wind and move.
Oh, the sky's clearing up, going blue. Clouds are getting thicker though.
To help raise and lower.
Might get some rain.
Rope to help turn. So,
Wet, like bad.
rhythm to do it.
If it gets wet, we may have to head in. Never mind, they're clearing up again.
You heard?
Yeah, I was gonna say
Big cloud.
what your relationship with him was, but
Oh, yeah.
Ron is gathering people to say their goodbyes to him.
We have good wind. Basically, you take a hold
Up
of
to
the
you.
rope.
Okay.
Usually we use a saw.
Did he say, where?
Down.
Down.
Bottom
And
floor,
yeah.
the first room on the right by the stairs.
Okay.
Hey.
Basically, we would just pull to raise sails, or if we need to turn.
You holding up?
Did you hear about Val?
Did.
Simple as that. Nothing crazy, but every now and then I'll need to.
Is everyone else okay?
Seems so. Minus the whole academy falling down and us all being on the ship for possibly weeks.
I mean, right now it's probably priority that we go help, so I can take fishing rod. I'm sorry, that's too high.
I think our rods are being
Big
used
fish.
if you want to grab a net. to help.
Huge fish. I don't honestly know.
I'm sorry, I'm not in
What?
the mood right now.
Do you know where we're going into?
Pumpkin patch over there says we're looking for a port. Just any, really.
What? Say.
Changes.
I'm stuck! You take wood! Keep pull! Keep pull! Good! Miko! Friend! Helps!
What do we got here?
There we go. We got this. Come on.
With a 17, it's a big fish that comes up.
There we go.
I was curious if you had a DM doing that.
There's a big one.
Hmm.
Ah, I see we will not be starving over the course of this journey. That is definitely lovely to hear. Alright, where do we put fish?
Oh, got a net right there. Stick it in there.
Big!
Alright.
Unexpected, but welcomed.
Using one every now and then's okay.
Others do.
Before I answer you,
So I will not be able to
the water tank
begin
is, for the most part, good, right?
Yes.
putting you
Because
back
of you.
together, so to say, until we get the place.
Is this the most of it, is it?
Yeah.
Because you will need.
Oh, that we
Yes.
had.
That's why we're
Thankfully, we're
Central
fishing.
magic and-
Could have guessed.
Water as well. We have thankfully a good bit of water. Thankfully, we stocked up before we left. But if anything, we are surrounded by ocean.
Won't trouble you anymore then.
And we have people that can use fire, so
Of course.
wouldn't be hard to boil over.
Take it easy and get a lot of rest, alright?
I'm sure I can, if it's needed, help pull some out.
Can
Not
fix
anyone
this,
needing to
at
be
least.
lowered with a bucket
Thank you.
or
Yeah.
something.
Well, we have rope and a bucket, so
Yeah.
thankfully we're good.
Captain,
Yes.
do you have any spare bedding?
Do
Thick
you
sheets,
know,
perhaps.
I should, yes.
how or why
We can probably
Captain,
it
take
happened?
them from my place. Yes.
got a big one.
With a 17?
No, it happened.
Well,
A butte.
Malik
Perfect.
described it as organ
Fresh
failure.
fish for dinner.
Well, we keep this up, we will not go hungry.
Should I put it?
For now, lay it here. Fucker.
Yeah, no, it sounds like.
Nope, he's mate.
Sure, you want me to? Yeah, we can just do it. That's, take off the. Yeah, hold on. Still pretty beat up from yesterday. I just. Yeah. Kiki did whatever first aid Kiki did on me last night. I don't know how much it was. That's yeah. So I'm covered in probably scratches and shit. Bright side, at least all the blood's mine.
I don't know if that's the bright side.
Just gonna be here for them. That's what you can do, really.
At least this part of, the arm doesn't really hurt as much as the rest of me now, which is good. Kind of the same to me. That's fine. I'm keeping an eye on it. Octavian. Does a little bit.
Question all the weird shit that happened yesterday.
It's okay. Gotta used to the pain anyway.
Kept going through and protecting me despite being the biggest liability.
Where I hold my staff, so I'm constantly gripping with this hand anyway.
I don't even get a chance to say thank you to where you'll hear it.
I think I'm okay. Just probably. I'm good for right now. Yeah. I'm not.
Close paying attention. Maybe I would have noticed something was wrong.
No, it's okay.
I was weak.
Okay. Trust me.
Rowan.
Yes, sir.
Helped.
Got some sheets here.
Could have.
I do need to ask you of what the Lumen would like done with the body.
We're supposed to be on that gate.
Do we have a plan of where we're heading to, sir?
We always had a plan because
Currently, we are a few days out from the nearest port. We're going to go there, resupply, and then we need to start reaching out to what we're doing next. See who can take us and where we can go.
the team, even though
And if possible, I'd at least like to keep it until we can do a proper burial.
All right.
What's that first port?
Then we'll exsanguinate his body, and perhaps when Balmadiel is up and around in the next few days, you might be able to whip something up to keep the body from going bad.
Thank you, sir.
All right. That does mean I need to go and get something else.
Synchronized.
sorry I let you down. Where snacks can go.
Yeah. Let me just go make sure it's safe out there. Okay, yeah, I'm good. I mean, we're good. Yep, we're good. You'd like to go and what a secret. No secrets here.
Did she already step out?
Okay.
What?
Did she step out already? I didn't see.
I didn't see.
No. I missed it. I don't think.
Who went in?
It was Lane, I think.
So then just went upstairs.
So,
Oh, right.
this is a rush. There's still some people
Sorry.
outside. If it's pressing, we can do it, of course.
No, this can wait at least a little bit. I was just having the thought. What if his limbs, do we leave them attached, or? I imagine so. Alright. Alright. Let me just put the stuff up here for now. Alright. Come and get me when.
Yeah, it might be a while from what it seems.
Alright. The ceiling's too fucking low.
Anyone else would like to pay their respects? Are we the done?
Barely know him, to be honest. But still.
Yeah. I think I just want to see him one last time, you know?
Yeah. I don't think I've seen him for a while, actually. Since, yesterday.
Oh, right. Is it?
Oh, I thought...
Is it this one?
It is that one, yes.
Cool.
very sorry about what happened.
It's no one's fault. Don't be sorry. You went out a hero. He was, taking hits for people who couldn't move at the end, basically. I was on the ground myself, and he dove in front of one of the big ones.
He was ensuring our safety.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's others. It was his last act as captain, I think.
Jeffrey? Well, Val, I can't say I knew you all too well, but I truly did think you were going to be one of the few to see it to the end. The fact that you helped others see their end, it was a great act. You were brave. You were a little scary at times, but I suppose we all need to toughen up. I hope wherever you go now, they'll look after you. See you later, Val.
For as slightly scary as he was, pretty amazing at what he did.
I need fresh air either way, so.
Right. You know how to do is create some smoke.
About a dozen.
Like a flying fish?
Yeah, something like that.
Plant is not so bad. I think I has more traits.
Give him the fishing pole. I'll try my best.
In friends together. That's nice.
How you two doing?
Okay.
Very, very good.
Good to hear. At least someone's doing good.
Well, at first I was not, but it just took time to recover.
And with the rest of us.
Training to.
Going backwards, aren't we?
Why leave?
What was that, Patches?
Why you leave home?
Well, I was given an opportunity to leave my village to become something. To basically, they gave me a purpose. To work. but as well as they kind of gave me a place to stay, better than the streets. So I was given the opportunity and I took it. It gave me a chance to be away from the village and kind of become my own person at Rosewood. And what of you? Why did you leave your home?
Home, like Rosewood, purple, pew, run, all bad. No
I
home.
see. Well, and how about your clan?
All run.
I see. And what was your name again?
And you.
What was your name again? I never got
Oh, sorry. Angel.
used to it. Angel. Nice to meet you, Angel. My name's Connor.
Nice to meet you. Suppose, again.
Uh-oh.
Just needs a minute.
You have home?
A home. I have... Yes, I have a home. As well as, well, there was a place I was born, and then there's my home. I didn't find my home until I was about maybe 12 years old. So, we demons, we're born in, we grow up in these cities. They're something. They're just caves. Really, they're just cities with dirt and rock and, I don't know, some of them have different gimmicks and they all look different, but I grew up in the Prince City of Stolas. This city had a bunch of rocks on the ceiling. And these rocks were supposed to look like stars.
Said
Hmm.
Star Rock.
And so, I thought, these aren't the real thing. I want to go look for the real thing. So I left my home. They told me not to come back because I had escaped. Escaped, in quotes. And I must have been alone for 3 years. But I eventually came across this barn, and there were a bunch of animals there. And there were cows, sheep, a couple of chickens. And it was super early in the morning. But this old man came out. And I thought he was going to attack me. Because, you know, I'm a demon and all. But he didn't. He offered me a hand, and I got a job at his barn, and basically, after a while, he became my adoptive father, and, well, now I just refer to him as my father. And that was my home.
New home.
The better home. I suppose that's why I'm so unfazed by Rosewood falling. I've already lost a home before, being told never to return and all. Though it's nowhere near on the same scale,
First
really.
home. Gone.
Would you believe me if I said I was a shithead child? I used to be the worst. I used to be someone who would interfere with training, or disrupt a class, or, I don't know, steal someone's food. If I were to meet younger me now, I'd probably punch them in the face. I'm glad I changed, though. If I was like that now, you know, heading out into the public as we are, not a second thought would go behind the pull of a trigger of a flintlock.
You just need to excuse me for a moment. I'm just gonna throw these covered buckets off.
Good news, Andrew.
Good news?
That map that a good friend Calum gave us. I was going off my old knowledge of my old map. Not the best, most updated one. I thought originally it would take a few weeks to get to port. 2 days.
Yeah, convenient. Which direction?
Thank God for that, Mev. We just keep heading where we're going. It's off the east of Viviera, I'm pretty sure.
Severa.
Yes. Sinclair will be making his leave.
Swain Pool?
No, it's a small little island, not Swain Pool.
So, a small island, huh?
Yeah. No, we won't be staying there, but we'll be stopping in a port for supplies.
Are we staying in Vivera?
We'll see from there. It all depends off of that. For now, we just need supplies, food, water, medical, anything we can get.
If we do head to Vivera, and if we stay there for about, who knows, maybe a week, might be able to see my dad again.
Maybe so.
I live pretty near the docks.
You're more than allowed to
Or
send
one
off.
of.
If we go to Viviera, I guess it's all up to your uppers to allow you to go see.
Oh.
Though I suppose for his safety, though, I probably shouldn't, should I?
Guess that's up to you.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Could I ask a favor? Yesterday, during the fight, noticed I was useless. Couldn't fight against those monsters.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard they can't be harmed without magic. I heard there's enchantments you can cast on the weapons. Do you know how to do such thing? And do you know if you
Like
could
you
teach
want
me?
showing? I can show you.
Yeah. Thank you. Just so I can be of more use.
Are you capable of casting mana through a gate?
No idea how.
Should probably figure that out first.
I'm pretty quick at picking things up, so lay it on me, I'll see what I can do.
Sure. Well, are you able to prick your finger at all? Just with your weapon?
More than capable. Oh my god, audience.
You got it, pumpkin.
Okay. Been pricked.
Alright. Copy what it is I write onto the weapon.
Alright.
Now we need to do...
Right?
Should do, I imagine. As long as you got it right. What we have to do then is channel mana through it. Bunch of the magic in betweens. Basically just let the rune do its thing.
Alright. So, whatever in the mana wrote. Is it a breathing thing? A force thing? How does this work?
Well, this is why I said we should probably get you learning to do your mana first.
Something that might help is what I use to help cast magic. Tattoos. Mine are specifically spelling. Something that
I learned how to create and use.
Interesting. So, I need to figure out this mana thing, write what you showed me, and channel it through when I should do the work.
You will need to rewrite that. It'll probably dry up, which means it won't be good enough to use.
That's more than fine. Where should I start with this mana stuff?
I suppose getting a sense of where your gate is.
Could always talk to Lothario, weirdly enough. If I'm not mistaken, bitten a bunch of the books that they have make it on the ship.
I should think so.
Something involving the basics of magic.
Do you know about the positions of the wells and the gates and all that?
I heard passings from students and other magically inclined. Head, I think, was one of them. That's a chest, maybe? I'm not sure.
I'd go and see if Lothario has a textbook. Get started there.
Alright. Thank you.
Also, Captain.
Yes.
One of the villagers brought up a great point. If at any point that we start running low on food and we're not near land, we might... They're recommending, if that's the case, to raise the sails and let us drift so that fish will start surrounding the boat more, instead of it just
yes.
piling through.
That is the plan, but right now we need to move as fast as we can to a port. So that's why we're full sails right now. But I will keep it in mind. Thankfully, we're 2 days away from a port. So.
Good.
Perfect.
You got 2 biggins downstairs being prepared.
Yes, I heard. Perfect. Dinner for us all. You're all free to relax. Thank you for the help. I'll go talk to the Therial now.
Sorry, Chant. I've not been reading. Did we die? Yeah, Val died. Val died. How did he do this to us? Doing war crimes with Umbra now, out of other teams. Shit, I was gonna say Lucia, but you caught me there. War crimes. Vesper, I guess. He's also Lumen, so checks out. Shared child, no way. He was. Talking about the runes. There's no explanation for that. Apparently you can't enchant someone else's weapon, which he didn't know. So it's been soft retconned. It was kind of happening, but also not. I think he was taking out rift beasts, but not by a means of which we are aware of. Any big catches?
Nope. Pretty much dead down there. What? It fucking ate my thing! What the? Oh, come on! Ah!
You're not tugging on it, are you?
What?
When it bites, you're not just pulling it in, are you?
Well, so far I've just been feeling after some tuck, but I've not been feeling anything. Well, no wonder that it's been eating the thing. Ah!
Hmm.
Nah. God. I know I can do it. I caught one fish. Two fish, technically. I did catch 2. So I know I can do it.
I'll leave it to it then. I won't break your concentration.
Ah, it's cool, man.
See how people are doing.
Big fish.
Why can I have my parents? Why are they awake?
Beginner magic.
Sinclair.
I all still hurt all over.
Oh, I thought you said you hurt Oliver.
Oh, I didn't hit Oliver. I don't know who Oliver is.
Yeah, that's good.
Do we know an Oliver?
For a second. No, that's why I got worried.
And like, anyway, back in Drowsy.
Oh.
Yeah, what was his full name?
Is it another cousin of yours?
Oliver Twist. No. Unrelated. He's a poor boy. I was asking for food. Saw a man chase him down once because he asked for food. It was crazy. I gave him a piece of my bread.
Alright.
That's the end of that, really. I have no other stories about Oliver. See him running around
That sounds
for food.
like a Drozen story, alright.
Yeah. The story of Oliver Twist.
Story of Oliver Twist.
You alright, Jill?
Yeah, just seeing who's up and around, how people are doing, stuff like that.
People are fine, for the most part.
It's good.
Eventually go wrong. So we just want to eliminate that risk.
That's fine. Not for what I've seen.
Yeah, to resume, we need to find what to do. Yeah.
Big wheel. Oh my god.
Weak.
They are Ferrari.
Hmm?
I don't know. I get a little triggered when Ferrari go around and says big trouble, big trouble. Then I get a bit concerned.
I think saying what he wants to
I don't know. What?
Apparently we've got two big ones already.
I just cut it. I would say 14 out of 20. That's pretty decent, I would say.
It's pretty good.
I mean, better than nothing.
Yeah, it's better than a goldfish.
It was a tuna, okay? It was a tuna.
Don't know if you heard. It's gone from weeks to days.
Oh. Gone from what?
Something about Favera.
Oh. Is
So
that
we're
where we're
heading
going?
to.
Yeah, some small island on Favira, according to the captain.
Around where, would you say?
Ooh, not really sure. Better, yeah, better question for the captain, I reckon.
Yeah, yeah.
He's got the map.
Right.
So somewhere you'd rather avoid?
No. Oh, it's fine. You know, it's home. You know, it's cool.
Yeah, okay. Home sweet home.
Home sweet home.
You don't want to be there, do you?
There's just specific parts I don't want to be in, you know?
It's understandable. Got some areas myself I like to avoid. Oh well, so long as we're moving as, you know, a group, I reckon everything will turn out fine.
Catch anything?
Not yet.
Maybe I shouldn't sit on the edge.
I mean, if you're scared of water, then you shouldn't.
I'm not scared of water. That's the stereotype for cats. I actually like water.
And I guess you should be
Being on a ship, you know, doesn't help. Get lost at sea. Ship moves about you.
That is true. If you were to jump in, then we would just slide right away.
Ships
That
also
would be good.
ships also
my
move a
goal
lot
isn't
quicker
to-
than it seems.
I'm not gonna jump off the ship.
I'm not saying you will.
That sounds like what you were saying.
That's not what I meant.
Why don't you apologize?
I'm sorry.
Hey, Emma.
Yep.
Do those look like seagulls to you?
That's definitely a bird. I can definitely see it, so it's not spirits. That it might be some birds. Oh yeah, that's a seagull. That's a seagull if I ever saw a seagull. Yeah. Give it a go. Give it a go.
What?
He's gonna put out the net. You got it. You can do it.
For seagulls?
No, seagull means that there's a lot of fish in the one area.
Oh,
Like a school. That's what the guy said.
Do we do it up front or?
Maybe just in the area where the birds are, like around there. You know,
If you just drag it over the side. Hold on to one end.
yeah, you need to. You hold on to one end, or else you lose it. I almost lost it. You need to throw the heavy part out.
So the heavy part, grab the thing, make sure it doesn't fall. Here you go.
Hey, that was a good throw.
Thank you.
And then in a second, we'll put it in.
What if you catch a mermaid?
We apologize and throw them back in. Well, Rift Beasts are real. I don't think it'd be necessarily out of the field.
Angel, thanks for that. They are real.
Should be able to pull it up.
The day before? Oh, what's that? The mission?
I know.
She said something along the lines of, I thought I had more time.
I don't know. Did something happen?
Did nobody tell you about Miss Rosewood?
Nobody's told anybody, I don't think. I'm going around doing so now.
And?
She's not dead.
And okay.
Alright. Oh, Grandma's behind you.
Oh, that's
You pass through and I'll put it back.
Can you repeat that?
Pull it over and then we'll drag it on.
It should be overboard. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, just get it. Those last bits.
There it goes.
There you go.
With an 18, it's a decent amount of fish.
She's not dead.
Nice.
She is gone.
No, we just have to, I guess,
So she's
what?
not here,
Ask
but
the captain where this goes.
No, she disappeared.
I suppose so.
She disappeared.
That's not
Dissolved into
not too
light.
hard.
Suppose we can leave it here.
Alright then.
I mean, I don't believe the fish are going anywhere.
Not on a net, they're not. Not on a net, they're not. What the fuck was that sentence?
She's not dead though.
I know when you kind of dissolve into light.
We'll leave them there.
Well, how do you think you're supposed to travel the stars?
Good call.
You have to become a star.
Saves carrying a bunch of smelly fish into the indoors and, you know.
I suppose so.
Talk to her about.
Sit here and watch them. In case they do decide to grow legs and run away.
At this point, I wouldn't be surprised.
And when she gets
Yeah, neither.
She's going to use her magic and light up like a lighthouse so we can see her. And then we'll all be able to go too.
So we need to dissolve
Have you heard?
into light as well.
In a few days, we're about to be.
No,
In a few days, we're about to dock in Favira.
Yeah.
And I don't mean us as in like.
I said this already.
Students or Rosewood. I mean the whole world.
Somewhere at least. Get some supplies.
Okay.
You don't sound like you believe.
Well,
And it just,
at least it's
all
better than a lift.
very weird.
Hmm.
It's just magic. She's just traversing the plains.
She's probably just somewhere else far away. I'm sure we'll
Yeah, I guess I can get that she's going into another plane, and then she's gonna use her magic to get everybody else into that other plane.
No. So, you need divination magic in order to see where you're going when you're traveling through the plains. Because you can't see. And, if you don't have divination magic, then there needs to be like something you can see that you can go towards, like a lighthouse. And so she's gonna become the lighthouse. And when we see her, then maybe we can send everyone else. You know, whole cities and all the books in the world and all the art and all the music. And we can escape from the Rift Beasts.
Okay. Fair enough, I guess.
Sounds like something of a storybook.
Because we're not going to defeat them, you know.
Not if we don't try. We're planning on just running away from it.
Time. I mean, we can probably stall them for a while, I guess.
Well, if we don't do anything, anyone will die.
I mean, think of it
And
like
if we don't do
boat.
then
We fought the Rift Beasts, and we
I need to break some things down for you here real quick. I didn't know what the fuck a circle spell was up until 2 weeks ago, and I've only heard the word Kakar and passed
We-
2 times, one of which was today.
we fought them long enough until the ship could arrive. That's like Alea. we just need to fight the Rift Beast until she comes back, and then we need to fight until everyone gets onto the boat and we can escape.
How are you so sure she's gonna come back?
That's
What
the
if finding
fishing
another
ground.
realm takes 100 to 100 years? What if we all be dead before she comes back?
I mean, there's no guarantee that we'll be the ones on the boat.
So less on about
Well, once he's
fighting the Leo Rosewood.
we should do what we're doing. At
So
least
how's
try
the
to get
fishing
the girl
life
away.
again?
We actually procured a good amount of fish with the net.
Awesome.
Whole bag of it. Net. That's the one.
God. Well, at least we won't go hungry, that's for sure.
Yeah. Going for 2 days.
At least we have that going for us. Have you seen Captain Pumpkin Patch by chance?
Believe he's in his quarters.
They got like extra dessert with their meal, basically.
I see. I was hoping to talk to him, but I suppose I can wait.
I get it. I just don't understand the logistics of it.
Yeah, something about a seagull knocking over his ink. I don't know.
You know, like chosen ones in story. I get it. I get it.
Sounds important.
If I was a god, right, I'd want all of my followers to
Does he know where we're going?
strongest followers of any god.
He's the one that's set us off in the direction.
I don't know. Strong. So,
To my knowledge, what I've been hearing is Vivira, but I don't know.
A small island. Near Vivera.
He said we're about 2 days out from the nearest port, where we're supposed to be picking up supplies and then continuing. At least that's what I've gathered.
Where are you from?
Basics.
Do you want to go back?
I couldn't care less either way. Honestly. I could go back. Not much there for me. Outside of a few taverns. I don't go back. Doesn't really affect me either way.
I guess it makes sense, right? You know, think about it.
I don't have a family. I'm an orphan.
Living normal, right? The rest is still around, right? Yeah, sounds like.
Right?
But like, think, like they created something and it's still just living. Like it's still. That's not something normal.
It's actually one of the reasons why I joined the academy. Why I accepted the letter. I had nothing there. Had nothing anywhere. This gave me somewhere to go, something to do.
Seems like there's a lot of people who are like that.
Me, no trouble. Bullshit.
I mean, it makes sense. Who or what makes a better soldier? Someone with a lot to lose or someone with little to nothing? Who will fight?
Bullshit.
All their might for a cause that they started to believe in. Or being
I'll keep an eye on the fish.
Yeah.
You can go ahead.
You don't believe in it?
It's not like going anywhere, are they?
I believe that we can do something
Yeah, I
right.
think they stopped moving a few minutes ago.
I can go have a look for the captain. Let him know.
They are the ones that also did
Quarters.
make the entire city like covered
Yep.
in like tree thorns and shit that are all magical. So
to save the world.
Those are
Just
still
gotta find a new place to go for a bit.
Yeah, he's probably been
Start
private.
getting stronger again. We got a lot of our resources out. We got gold out. We got lots of it, apparently.
It's gone. And we're definitely
And
not at
Soleil's,
school. Not anymore.
Soleil's gone. I don't know if there's professors and students. I think we're still at school.
Is there still professors and students? I mean, what are we really? We're just people fleeing from Riffy.
I'm not fleeing. I'm not
That's
running.
a way to look at it. But to be fair, we're all still soldiers, we're all still fighters. Even if you're not a student.
I'll take that. Fighter.
Yeah, maybe students isn't the right word.
It's an academy anyway. Always looked at it as a place to learn how to fight. Get better at it and be able to use that to help.
Maybe we started as students then, right? Maybe we started as students, and maybe now we're soldiers, and that way at the end of it we can be heroes, right?
We don't need a destination. So we're not on this goddamn boat forever.
Do we want to be heroes, or do we just want to get back to living a normal life?
A couple places.
I don't think any of us could live normal lives. Because, let's be honest, none of us are normal.
To come back.
I've never lived a normal life. I've been
Yeah,
alone.
as I said to Zuko earlier,
can
to the
remember.
outside world, we are a circus of taboo. But, we're trying.
That's fine. It's fine. Because, yeah, I mean, that's what we're here for, right? Make a difference. Make people change how they feel. Make people not have to be scared and not feel a certain way. I don't know. I'm not worried about what we're seen as right now. All I care about is what we're going to do to make them see us differently. And even if they don't see us differently, if we do all this, they kind of have to, but even if they don't, we're still going to do it. Still going to win. You just got to, you said, find a destination, find a place, get our resources back together, figure out what we lost, start getting new stuff. Shouldn't be that hard, especially with some gold Malik was saying we should have at our resources. Shouldn't need much help, outside help at least. Just gotta buy some stuff, gotta prep some stuff, get some land somewhere, get a building, set up some walls, set up a new barrier. What's the difference? We're not on an island anymore. Just build bigger walls, I guess. I don't know. I mean, we're gonna be just as well off.
We'll manage.
To be fair, when the academy started, did it look like it had a lot going for it? Let's be honest.
Which ones are fighting, huh?
I mean, we didn't have to steal land. Or
Oh, Captain.
Those two?
pledge allegiance to someone so we can live in their...
I meant to ask.
Whatever.
Where exactly in Favira are we hoping to dock?
It's a small little island on the east side of Favira. It's just a small little port. Nothing crazy.
Is it Swain Pole?
I don't believe so. It's an
Okay.
island.
Oh, a little
So-
island. Okay.
And
It's
Jill,
somewhere
Okay,
the
yeah.
closest one.
do you think the others would be angry if I didn't wear my uniform anymore?
Some of the
So
place
hopefully no
I
problem.
from his
From where we
well,
go from there,
this place I was.
I shouldn't think so.
That was
Guess I grew up with
Thank you.
Swain Pole.
No
At least
problem.
really
Of course,
close
you
to it,
need
I
more?
think.
I reckon you'll be fine.
I said that we were basically neighbors.
I'll know where to find you.
Okay.
I guess. Maybe if you're from there.
Yeah, I am.
I don't remember too much of that time. I don't think. Or I didn't spend too much time there. I'm not sure. But I haven't been there in
I think I'll be
about
okay
8
with
years.
not doing that.
Would it not?
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, me too.
In a hot minute.
Yeah. Been a while. I don't know. Hoping I can go back one day, but not really. I don't really see why we would. Other than to go help people there. People seem nice for as little as I knew them.
Yeah, it is. Okay, it's a little
Yeah, that's true.
Sorry.
Sorry to interrupt. I need to talk to this one.
Yeah, I'm hoping that
turn for all against each other.
see if I can
we
get
have
up here.
few groups of people around. In front of you, there's you, Captain, Zuzu,
They're fishing.
Ren, and Solus.
I'm hoping,
Behind you, there's
I don't know.
Murtash.
Again, there's not really much of a reason for me to
Emma,
want to go back to Swainful or just to go make sure that he's okay. But again, I didn't know anyone there, so I don't think people would even remember me. They only knew me for.
I see.
Oh God. Yeah, not very long.
I
And here's the
overheard someone
wish.
mentioning Captain.
Oh,
Nobody even knew my name.
oh, Captain.
Nobody knew my name.
Yes. Just kind of getting adjusted is all. I thought it would help to walk around a bit.
Well, I barely. I mean,
You're
I
more
knew
than
it,
free.
but I was like,
if you need,
new.
I should
I was
have
told, so.
a
And then,
spare
obviously, I didn't really
wooden
introduce
pole
myself
or
to anyone,
something. 'Cause Neckbeard, he does a lot of whittling and such. He's a woodworker. So we have plenty of extra supports made and stuff like that. If you need a cane or
Adopted?
something to help you
Oh,
feel
God,
around,
I mean, I've been taken care of by a
just let me know.
Could offer him a spear.
What? Thank you. I'll let you know.
Of course.
If I need it.
Yes. Take it easy, all right?
Of course, sir.
Well, there was
Anything, let me know.
guy who was they think is a vampire, whatever. Again, that thing or whatever. He's just an older guy. I found him in a manor a couple years back, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, maybe. I don't know.
How's this
Time's kind
guy
of a blur from then. It could have been sooner. It could have been later.
It's
I
mostly
stayed with him for a while.
cloudy.
Right before I came here, I
Try.
lived with a
You
rich
can see
family.
the
That was the only
blue
few
sky
times I guess I could maybe have been
behind it,
adopted. I was
in
taken
quite
care
a
of
few
other than working here.
places.
Yeah, I think that was the family you told me about.
Mama, try. Talk.
Yeah, those assholes. Yeah, they were kind of mean.
Noble people.
Hey.
Yeah, they weren't like big as far as I could tell. Like, but in their
Mm.
community, wherever that community is, they were
Trying to understand.
So, I didn't spend much time there. Only a couple months. Before I found my invitation to the school
It's,
and got on
it's a
board.
process. You hear the ocean.
I don't know what to do with myself.
Hear the waves crashing on the ship. You feel it rock.
Money is something that corrupts people at times.
Yeah, but imagine if they were not rich, but they were still strong and green. I would still.
I think I know a way I can see.
Then they just got even more time.
But I
Once they got rich.
just not sure how to approach it yet.
Queen.
Oh.
Unless, of course, you're born into it. There's those are some real snobs.
Strong greed.
Brawn with a golden spoon and then.
Either way.
Yeah, they had there was another user, I guess similar age to me, a little bit younger maybe. It was hard to be friends with him.
Triplets. Yep. Trippet.
He had like this hair that sort of went like that across his face, and then he would always like dress really like proper.
Yeah.
Trippet.
Those type. Like super
They tried to make my hair
very low hair.
You go to. I know they're down. Bad asking.
Yeah, pretty much.
You don't have those.
Tight, proper clothing, like something you barely breathe in.
Yeah. His mother would she spent like probably like an hour getting ready in the mornings every morning. I got so much time. I just throw my stuff on.
Yep.
I mean, lucky.
She began to glow.
I remember first time I had to dress and all that shit. I think that also felt like an hour. Terrible shit.
Yeah. It sucked when they didn't.
Training to be
Sometimes they
strong.
would actually spend more time getting me dressed, and I was like, that was bad.
Soon.
She's.
As in, they also had to comb your hair as well.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
That's not how I'm gonna die, right?
Like I said, only spent a couple months there, and then I was like, that's enough of that. I got that invitation, and it was totally mine. And I got on board the ship when I got to the docks that night. Almost missed it. And made it to here. Or, well,
She was a bit
there.
more than just an elf.
Oh man, it just sort of occurred to me that yeah, we're really gone, huh?
A letter that's totally yours, huh?
Yeah, it's totally my letter to the school. It said, "Here's an invitation to Murtesh Miyashima. We want you." Didn't say anyone else's name.
Nobody else's.
Nobody else's name.
Definitely got that in common.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I think it's a bit different for me. I think we got flyers.
Mine technically didn't have a name on it. A guy just walked up to me and handed me a letter saying you should go here.
Yeah. I think they did some people got letters, some people got flyers, I heard. Like there was just like things on the walls would be like I guess had times to show up to when the boat was gonna leave. Surprised more people didn't come from all that advertisement, right?
Like, you come here, eat for free. Like, what? Free food?
Yeah.
The person who delivered me the letter definitely had it to me and didn't drop it on the way there.
Morgan, is your name Morgan?
I guess that explains.
Nice. Is there a different name you have? You got. Alright, good.
My name's Morgan, but
Alright, my name is Murtesh. Murtesh Miyashima. Name I was given.
I guess.
No way, your name's Morgan. Your name is Murtes. Oh my god, mind blown. Whoa!
You guys ever wish you could have like picked your own name?
no. Sometimes yes, but sometimes no. Because if we all got to choose our own names, how many people do you think would probably be walking around? Hell, in this school alone, who all do you think would name themselves something extremely edgy?
Souls.
Not just for us, but for the world.
Yeah, Souls.
Probably be named like Flame.
You're thinking Solus and not the one sat opposite to him?
Night Edge.
What? Nah, he's fine.
Shadow
Solus Flame Fist over there.
Flame Breaker or something.
Oh god. Because see, my name's Murtesh Miyashima. I don't know what that means, but I'm sure it means. I think it meant something.
My name is not Emma. It's Philibab Boulevard.
Why the fuck would you want me to name Philly Bob or Billy Bob? This seems fucking stupid.
That's the point. That was the joke.
Well, nice to meet you, whatever that name was. Philly Billy Bob.
Where's the phone? I'm letting them know what your name is.
I would, if someone's name was Philly Bob or Billy Bob, I would tell them that their name is stupid and they should change it. Literally nothing. Literally nothing. Nothing is stopping you from changing that. I feel like I literally just did. Your name's fucking stupid. You should change it.
How dare you, my good sir! I shall fight you to the death for that comment. How
Don't lose the
dare
rod.
Oh my god.
Grabs arm, pushes. I have your. It pulls back. Alright.
Oh, okay, close the one.
I think I
Close
won.
one, buddy.
I think I won.
Yeah, you won. You won.
Anyway, I'm changing your name to Emma.
I think it. I would like Philip Bob.
There we go.
I mean, it'll be a name to remember.
Yeah, but I don't think it'd be for the reasons you want to be remembered.
No, look at this. We fight all the rift beasts, we close all the rift, we die heroes, and everybody be like, oh yeah, Philly Bob. Philly Bob was the biggest hero. Philly Bob closed all the rift beasts. Philly Bob. I'm gonna name my children Philly Bob. I'm gonna name myself Philly Bob.
It's one of those names that gets changed throughout the years to like
for ages to come.
Yeah,
Phyllis
exactly.
or something. Not Phyllis, it's a silly name. Like
Philly.
Wait, that's my name.
Your name's Philly? Why is your name Philly?
Your name's Philia?
Change your name. You're Philly?
Yeah, we already got
You
Philia.
stole her name. How could you steal Philia's name like that?
Is there a carving on the
What if
mask?
I had this name the whole time? What is he stole it from me?
Squint.
Who's oldest?
Oh.
Emma, how old are you?
Solus could change their name to Sunbreaker.
You figure?
Sunbreaker.
So,
Sun Eater.
here's something we should do. We
Or
should figure out the
Lemillion.
names of everyone on the boat.
We should what? Look up new names?
Figure
Oh.
out the names of everyone on the boat.
We come up with code names as well, right? So, like when we get out of here, because if we're just having, we should have new names.
Like attached to like something like.
Well, the rich people used to those rich people used to call me Aldous Stodo. I didn't like that name. I don't know why they didn't like
Aldous
Murtesh.
Stodo?
Yeah, well, Aldous
Is
Stodo
that-
Fiestra. And I was like, that's a dumb name. I don't want to be called Aldous
Was
Stodo
that
Fiestra.
the name on the letter?
No, the name on the. I mean, what? The name on the letter was Murtesh Mishuma, and come on, it wasn't like.
Alright, cool. Alright.
Wasn't.
Yeah,
It wouldn't have said
no.
Alistair or anything like that. Would be weird.
Aldous
Murtesh.
No, definitely not Alistair. No, not.
Yeah.
That's a different
No, see,
person
that's
entirely.
a weird name. That's a weird name.
Yeah. Sounds like the name of
Not like Gillum.
a loser.
Like quick, 2 syllables. Out your mouth in an instant. Strong, hygienic, Gillum.
So we have Philly Bob. How about Geralt?
Geralt?
Gerald?
Geralt?
No, Geralt with a G.
Well, it's got to keep the hard G.
Gerald. A very
Right.
high
Keep the hard G.
Gerald.
Hello, Gerald. Yeah.
No, I don't like how it ended. I don't like how it ended like a D. Can we change that letter?
You want to be like,
Geralt. With a P.
Geralt.
Gerald?
I know. Geralt.
Geralt?
Gerald.
Geralt. Geralt.
Maybe
Maybe a B.
Geralt.
Gerald. Gerald.
Gum Gum.
Gerub.
Galeb's a good name. Yeah,
Galeb.
cool.
Let's do.
I think Galeb's a good name.
Let's do Galeb.
Galeb's a good name.
Let's do.
That's a perfect name. We're doing it. My name's Galeb now.
Alright.
Galeb.
Gelb.
Jerome.
Alright.
Garfield.
Garfield.
Real life.
That's it. We found it. My name's
I don't know,
Garfield
Garfield.
now.
That sounds like a dude who hates Mondays. I don't know about that. Do you
What's
hate
that even-
Mondays?
To be fair.
No, it sounds more like that.
What's wrong with Monday?
You guys remember that book? The one, the like team of 5 people. The one green guy who can turn into other animals.
What book were you
Garfield.
reading?
I don't know.
One of them like didn't have superpowers, but he had like lots of little inventions. Another one was like an alien. Another one was like a
where they
witch.
had the
Another
guy
one
who
was like
was
an
the
Aether Tech
Aether Tech,
man, and then
like
the one,
cyborg
and
guy.
then the one that could turn. Yeah,
Yeah.
and the one.
They had
and
an
the guy-
Aether Tech,
and
yeah,
the- And there's like a green
They had
guy.
an Aether Tech
that turned into
cyborg. They had a
green
druid,
animals.
a green druid, an Aether Tech cyborg, like sort of person. What does cyborg mean? I've heard that word used before.
Yeah. It's like
robot
a
man.
person who's
Like a
like
robot.
half Aether Tech.
Man, there's a lot of words
Or
that I've heard
robot's
people
like an
use, and I
Aether
just have,
Tech-
and
yeah,
the more I
Aether
think about it,
Tech
I'm like, where did
golem.
that word come from? I shouldn't think about this. I'm gonna stop thinking about this.
I think the word originated in 1864. Anyways.
Huh?
What?
Are we just saying numbers now?
What do those numbers mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
What? Nothing. Nothing. I feel like
Don't
I've seen
bring
another
math into
dimension.
it.
I don't think it's important. I think so.
What's
It's
math?
fine.
Wait, no, I think I know the answer to that one.
It's when you put
Yeah,
numbers
it's-
together to
Hell on
make
earth. Let's
bigger or
just say
smaller
that.
numbers.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I love math.
Yeah, it's
Not
great.
wrong.
Math is so fun, Ivan. Especially when they start putting letters in there. The math is absolutely hilarious.
Oh no, it's algebra. That's
What's
needed
11
for
times
math.
12?
Whoa, say it again.
What's 11 times 12?
They did at
It's,
my aunt's place. They started putting letters in that shit.
There's
Who was it, so I can
130.
beat them up?
I don't know. Crazy.
The 132, yeah.
Yeah, 140, 132. Yeah.
5 points to Ignis.
Well, they're both Ignis, so 10 points.
God, dude, man. 10 points.
Anna, hey, that doesn't count.
Oh,
That
there's
doesn't count just because only one of them could have the right answer. They can't both have the right answer and then both get points. That doesn't count.
15 points.
It's like how some sports skip out the whole 1, 2, 3 and they go 15, 30, you know.
You could split it.
15 points.
It'll be like 2.5
He
to
gets
2.5.
3, he gets 2.
Oh, yeah.
Why do I get two?
Yeah.
That's also
Why can't I get 3? I said 132.
No, your answer
These
is
2
right.
legs.
Your answer. Who was it? I don't
What?
know whose answer was it.
So you get 3 and you get 2.
No, I said the same thing.
You said 140.
So you get
No, I
what,
said 140.
2.5 and you get
He
2.5.
said it first.
But I'm team captain.
So first place gets 3rd point.
Here's team.
Yeah?
Second place gets
Alright.
Okay, then
No,
you
okay,
get 3
no.
because you're. No, wait, you both get 2, but you get additional point because you're captain. So then for 3 and 2. Boom.
Sweet.
I like that one.
I'm already
Alright.
putting this power to good use.
More points, you know. Ask me another math question. I'm ready.
Yeah, but let's be honest.
Yeah, I'm
The
ready.
real winner's the one with the homophobia stick.
The what?
No, it's the homophobic stick.
Ah, the homophobic. sorry.
Wait, you have a homophobia
Wait, so the
stick?
Does the stick?
Homophobic stick.
Wait, do you have a stick that
I
gives
mean,
people
you
homophobia?
No,
Or do you hit
it's,
people
it's,
who are
no,
homo
it's the
sapiens?
homophobic stick. No, it's the homophobic stick. It's for beating up homophobic people.
Oh, does it have to detect homo
Oh,
on
okay,
it?
so people who hate
It's the
homo
homophobic
sapiens.
stick.
No, gay people.
Then would be gay phobic stick.
No, homosexual is a term used to describe someone that loves the same gender.
That would also be homo sapien.
No, a homo sapien is like a person. It's like a human. Like
that's a human.
British.
Yeah, so you're homo.
Yeah, you're like it. He's well, no, yeah, but he's not.
I'm what?
Yeah, but it's homo.
Murders,
Oh, I know.
I'm sorry to break it to
fucking-
you, brother. You're,
Oh, man.
you're homo.
Homo.
I'm so sorry.
Homosexphobic.
I'm so sorry.
Well, he might be a little bit homo.
Phobic?
Words are hard.
No, just homo.
You ever realize that?
You're just a little bit homo.
Okay.
It's just a little bit.
I don't know what that means. I don't
It
know.
means you're a human.
Talking about what humans are and stuff.
So,
like that.
yeah, human's Virica, right? Oh, wait, no, I'm not a human's Virica.
Wait a
You're
second.
just human. So you're homo.
Wait a second. So he,
Just human.
Suzuku's technically
I mean, that's
half
human.
human.
You have
I don't
human
think he's
ears
any
and you don't have
human
extra
now
limbs and
because
shit, so I
of the
assume
bit
you're human.
that you
Yeah.
did. But
I think I'm human.
he was formerly homo.
Okay, let's be. You have
So
normal
you
human
use the
ears.
stick on
You don't
him
have
and
extra
then-
eyes. You open one.
Heard it?
I'm still
Okay, you have normal human-like teeth.
Hey,
Oh,
how the fuck are you half human?
Hold on. I'm told my
Look at
tongue's
you.
kind of weird.
It's a tongue. Oh god. Okay, yeah. Yeah, your tongue is
Mistakes gotten out of hand. There's been
I'm gonna bring my track around to the front.
And you.
Okay.
Can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Upstairs.
I'm talking now. I'm talking now. I want a word out of either. So if you've accidentally made more mistakes,
Do you know how to Do you know how to sneak around and pick locks and things like that?
I know how to sneak around. I don't know how to pick locks.
Hmm. Can I tell you a secret?
Mm-hmm.
My sister's stowed away on board.
Okay. We're out here 2 days.
Right.
Not you. We're out here 2 days.
And I just want to make sure she's okay.
We have water here. We can drink. We need to keep only glass water.
Whereabouts?
It's a little hard to explain.
Not seawater. Glass water.
So,
No.
Vesper and Eleni have been taking care of her, and she doesn't want to see me. And I just want to make sure she's okay.
It's fair enough. Just want to look out for them.
Downstairs, and she's 4 or 5 doors down on the right-hand side. You should be able to see it.
So we need glass water instead. So we gotta
Why does this involve lockpicking?
If you could just...
use all of it.
I think they've locked the door.
Yeah. Exactly.
I tried to get in earlier.
They may just need some time.
That's what they said. I'm so worried, and I need to talk to her about going back to Kalani. I mean, maybe we can leave when we dock at Favira. I mean, she doesn't know we're docking at Favira.
Water with magic? I feel like that's a question for
Well, I can't imagine the locks on this boat are any good. Give it a go. Never done it before. But if it means purely just for the sake of, you know, making sure your sister's alright, if there is one in the room, I'm happy to help.
Well, she's in there. She doesn't want to see me.
You said 5 doors in, on the right side?
Yeah, I think so.
Have a look.
I mean, she knows who you are. She's met you before.
Oh. If that's the case, should it be someone else?
No, she likes you.
Right, I'll go have a look then.
Thank you. I'll stay here.
Okay, I have to ask this question.
Relax.
Can you?
No, I don't want to hear about you two fighting anymore, okay? So it'll leave it up to you two guys to keep them away from each other, okay?
I don't know.
I'm sorry, Patches. I know, but I know you're responsible, and I know you can do a good job as well.
I'm almost certain this is not real.
It's cool.
How you holding, Vesper?
Yeah. I'm fine. What about you?
I've been asked to go and see someone on the lower deck.
Someone on the lower deck. Oh, I'm curious, if you don't mind me.
That may be something you need to ask Isabel for.
Right. That's fair. Okay, actually, I wanted to grab something from the lower deck, but yeah, just...
No, this one. I believe they said 5 cards. 3, 4, 5. I think they said 5 in.
Oh, that's my room.
Oh, yours?
That's my room.
So...
I guess she was worried.
One of the other ones in?
No, we were talking, and I left her here. Well, she left and I was standing here.
Ah.
So, That might be why she asked. Well, I'm surprised she asked you to check up on me. Can't you just tell her that you found the person fine and that's that?
Yeah.
Without specifics.
I'll just say I found the person.
Right, thank you.
Found who they were on about.
And you?
Yeah.
I'd like to speak with you more in the future, perhaps.
Of course. Hopefully, wherever we're going, we'll get the chance to have a sit down.
Okay.
Right, I'll talk to Isabel. Oh boy, I'm wrapped up in some shit now, aren't I? So much for recalibrating.
I stole a bag of gold from Leia's room so we can buy whatever materials we need.
If clan fight break.
So yeah,
Clan
do not jump into the water. You will freeze to death. It is a very bad idea.
I went down,
Bring fire.
and the person
You can't
seems
bring fire in the
fine.
water.
Oh, okay. Did you tell her everything?
I don't think that works. See, big water.
I kept it short as to not,
Against big fire.
disturb them too long.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that one will work.
Yeah,
Don't you just burn
course.
yourself then?
Did she look okay?
Yeah, seemed fine.
I don't know. I don't think it's a good idea. I don't
Not
know.
too injured.
They seem to be getting along just well.
Okay. Thanks. I owe you one.
Course.
I mean,
Don't worry about it,
the
though.
bag was completely sealed, maybe. It had to be completely
How do
sealed.
How do you make it sealed?
Oh my god, Sinclair talked about putting our performance on, remember? Of the Kenvale at different like plays.
We can do that.
Oh my god, we can actually do that now. And we can be there for it maybe. And we can get actual actors and not just have the Ferali do it. Because that was kinda yeah.
They did not speak.
Wait,
It was great. It was great.
It was really hard for them to read their lines.
Were you not there for the Feroli put on the play of what
The
happened
Ferali
to Ego?
play?
Alright.
They wrote and directed and performed the whole Ferali.
Does you mind if I ask you?
Anyone down here? Anyone awake? Looking for something?
Okay.
Yeah, just
Hmm.
checking up on people.
Want rest.
You trying to get there?
Not sure where.
Any room that isn't taken, really. You guys, the Ferrari don't take up too much room, so I don't imagine it'd be a problem. You guys can sleep just about anywhere, to be honest.
Good. Thank you.
Not on the grounds anymore, so you're not confined to small houses and huts.
Big room. Go sleep.
Have a good rest. That's on the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Vesper's room. Ferrari went in that one. That one's taken. That's Vesper's. It's this one. Anyone in here? I've been sent by, well, myself, really. If you know the name, Angeal. It's coming to check up. Heard you lock the door, so just making sure you're not hurt. And the rest as well?
It is incredibly silent.
Where?
In jail?
Hey. Just making sure.
Angel, come here a second.
Just gonna go grab something.
That's right behind you. Never mind.
I'd forgotten the book.
Do you know where the other people from Umbra are staying?
No, I didn't ask. They could be in any of these rooms, but I dare not open them in case they are asleep.
Okay, I'm down the very end on the left.
Right.
Listen, Angel, there's something that I wanted to discuss with you regarding this book in particular. It's alright.
Let's discuss. I'm free now.
I need you to do me a favor.
Hmm.
If we just check it, I'm sure one's empty.
I need to speak with you later, but for now, this is complicated.
I forgot to DM.
Why am I carrying this? I need to continue a conversation with Salin. If you'll wait there for a moment, or whatever, I'll find you. But please, yes, don't do anything. Just wait for my conversation, please.
Yeah, what?
Have you seen Gray Fox?
I think they head to bed actually, just a second ago.
To bed? What room?
I believe it was this one.
Thanks, you.
Hmm.
Gray.
What am I getting wrapped up into?
I don't really know what I was expecting. That.
So, all of this because I wanted to recalibrate.
We certainly could do with them.
Caleb, please. I think it's the high seas. It's getting to me.
Any bites on the rods?
I see.
It's not only me screaming, it's the voices in my head too, I promise.
I know we're talking about.
No.
Oh, guys, the fish.
The fish.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Look, there's nothing. It's good. It's fine. There's nothing happening.
Oh, okay.
Man.
We must be using really crappy bait.
Hold on. Let me.
At least we're using bait.
A fishing trick a man told me once. You take the bait and you just like put it in your mouth.
What?
Oh, yeah.
What?
The saliva attracts bigger fish.
That had been there for like an hour. Caleb, that must be really salty.
It was.
People like it that way.
Kind of remind me,
You're
Merchant, you're
right.
kind of sitting on my bait.
When I fight and I do fire magic, I kind of feel it course through my body.
Got an hour on full body.
Well, I mean, yeah, he said on the bait. I didn't think about it until now, but
I'm sorry, you're the bait now.
Oh.
We have to throw you into the ocean to catch a fish.
Oh, hey, there's a nice view over here. Let's go watch it.
Put their own lives on the line for the cause. But it is a leader's duty. The weight on their shoulders to ask those soldiers to do such a thing. To send men and women to die. To sacrifice their very comrades. And ask them to make sacrifices.
Do we need to leave? Are you guys having a moment? Okay. Do I have to tell Luca about this, or?
Yeah, I'm good.
You guys,
Tell Luke about what?
How are you doing?
oh
What
god,
are we doing?
this is full of bait. Ew.
You're not rolling off the boat, are you?
No, I'm okay.
Not anymore.
I was in the bait. They told me I was the bait now, so I was gonna jump in the water to catch some fish, but they said not to do that.
No.
You have a bait?
Yeah, I was
He was.
baiting the fish.
You can't
I just got fish bait. Can you get it? Oh.
Yeah, man. I mean, oh, hey, you got it.
Thank you.
Perfect.
I caught this fish when no one was looking. Anyway, I'm not sure where I put this. I'm not sure where I put this.
Down
Stewie.
below deck.
It's small,
Alright,
but
great.
it's bigger than what Emma caught.
Oh,
I would say
Eh.
It's not that much bigger.
I would say
Everything's
15
bigger than
out
what
of
Emma
20.
cut.
What's up?
How dare you?
Come on, I'll show
I
you where
will
to put the
beat you
fish.
up. I know where you sleep, Ivan.
Do you want to hit him with this fish?
Cast fire underwater.
I'm gonna hit you with this fish. I will, Ivan. I'll hit you with that fish.
So, like, if I were hung up
Some
on
would
a
say it's not about the size of the fish.
boat, I could wait for a fish to come along, cook it with a spell as it comes.
That's how it tastes.
Like,
What is it?
And then grab it
Ah.
already cooked out of the water, and we could just save like loads of time and effort.
Well, what you do with it?
Sounds about right to me.
I mean, what else would you do with a fish besides eating it? Use it for bait?
I don't know, skin its scales and make some jewelry out of it.
See if I can
Jewelry out of scales.
It would stink, but well, that's what they wash, I suppose.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be
Yeah, go,
pretty fishy.
get some rest, okay?
But they have clam pearls.
Take it easy.
Alright, isn't there something about clams having like pearls in them or something?
Yeah, I don't know how it's done. I don't know why a clam is swallowing jewelry.
Yeah, shit, hang on, wait.
Like, the clams swallow the jewelry?
I'm not sure how it works. Just, they pull them up from the sea, they open the clam's mouth, and suddenly it's got a crystal in its mouth. How does that work?
Crystal? I only heard about pearls, not crystals.
Crystal pearl, same malarkey.
Both shiny, I guess.
They both shine, and they both probably break if you smash them too hard.
Yeah, probably. How do you think someone would catch clams?
Catch clams?
Yeah.
Well, first things first, where do you find them?
I would assume in the water.
Yeah, but where in the water?
Was he used as bait? Oh, now he's up there.
Nah, he's up there. Got the opposite. Didn't go down, he went up.
You alright, old Dorothy?
Clams don't swim, do they?
You're alright, you bleeding?
Well, if they've got a pearl in their mouth, I imagine they can't swim.
Oh no! I mean, how would they swim? They're like, and they're like, kind of like
They're just
rock-shaped.
mouths.
I understand it's
Yeah, then how would they swim? It wouldn't make sense. They just go wah 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 wah.
I guess. Let's do this. I guess like a butterfly,
That
but
doesn't make sense.
in the sea.
Ugh.
But again, that wouldn't work, because they have a pearl in their mouth.
That is true. They need to keep the pearl safe as well. Also, just spit it out everywhere.
Unless the pearl's an egg. We've all just been mistreating their eggs.
Nah, that doesn't sound right. My aunt had like a pearl necklace, and I don't think that would be able to be put into a necklace if they were eggs.
I suppose so.
I'm getting kind of invested in this. I want to see if we can catch some clam and then find some jewelries.
I wonder if we have any books that we managed to rescue about clams. Or, I guess, just aquatic life in general.
I don't remember. Did anyone even grab books? Other than maybe Ferrari did, but I don't remember grabbing anyone that I was grabbing.
Wasn't that what Bombadil was doing?
They grabbed books. They got everything they could take.
Okay.
I actually still have
good.
my cookbook. I stole from the library. That's safe downstairs.
That's good.
Okay, really is cook it, but right now we need to figure out on sea life because I'm getting invested. If we can make millions off of just catching water butterflies or clams or whatever because I have little pearls in them, that would be a good investment.
Talk about clams and
there's like these, like,
the
little
pearls they have in their
flames that have
mouths.
little pearls.
Oh, okay. I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I'm not really sure how it's
Yeah,
done.
those are really hard to eat.
Oh, you're supposed to eat them?
I think so. Why else would they be in with the meat?
Because I thought they were eggs.
Eggs. Oh, maybe I wasn't cooking them right. Because
Are
I
they
would just
just
swallow them whole. 'cause I
really
couldn't- I'd bite 'em
solid
and hurt,
eggs?
so I just swallow them whole.
No, you break them open, you eat the guts.
Of the egg?
Sometimes there's a
What do
little
you mean?
rock in them. We talking about clams, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I couldn't get through the
That's
skin,
so dumb.
unfortunately, so I didn't eat the skin on
Well, no,
clams, but I would
well, yeah,
eat
no,
the
you
meat
take, like,
and
a
the
knife.
inside.
Yeah, you take a knife and you.
That sounds so much smarter than what I did. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And
Oh, then you've
sometimes
probably been eating a whole lot of pearls, Murtash.
Yeah. Well, like the
have you
shiny
ever
meat,
noticed
right?
that your shit
Yeah,
looks
the
a
little
bit shinier than usual?
You could sell it
No,
for
actually,
$1,000.
that's fine. It just comes up back out whole.
Then you want to just organ
Okay.
you Mr. Pearls and organs.
Well, there used to be this big like dock I was at with like a clam. Like I think they would just farm them, right? And I would just grab them by the bucketfuls every night and just start eating those. And I just somewhere out there's just a whole collection of those.
Yeah, then you're probably eating a whole lot of pearls. Now we need to change
Yeah.
your name.
My name
Pearl
could be
Morgan.
Mr. Morgan Pearl Organ.
Mr. P. Earl Morgan.
P.O.?
Earl Morgan at your service. P. Earl.
P. Earl Morgan.
Porgan. Porgan.
Porgan?
Porgan.
I don't like that. That sounds weird.
P. Earl
Yep,
Morgan.
is it now?
Yeah, not a fan of that one. But yeah, guys, I'm in a lot of pain. Sometimes I just have to remind my.
Elenia.
Oh.
What?
Hold a minute. I need to speak with you for a second. It'll take a moment.
Can I talk to Yuki first?
Yes, I'll be downstairs with you.
Thank you.
Let's go to my room. I don't like having to do this with you, but given that you're the only one from Umbra that I surround, I'm afraid that it is necessary. Besides, out of all of the occult users, you seem to have your head mostly straight. Let me lower my voice. I am not an oblivious person. Isabel wanted to check a different room than mine. She must have miscounted the first time. So when you went back up and told her something, she realized that you didn't go to the right room. And so she sent you back down. I came down and interrupted. And so she went to sleep. It wasn't very subtle of me, but it was necessary in the moment.
I'm not avoiding her.
I cannot tell you why. I cannot tell you for what reason. But I need you to do something for me. And if you don't do it, and if you doubt my words now, Isabel will be hurt. Isabel wanted you to check someone in that room. I want you to say to her that you did in the night when no one was looking. You're going to say that you saw someone.
Stripes good. Fight again.
how do I say this?
Agree on it.
Isabel has
I don't know this place.
problem. A problem that makes her believe things that aren't true. She believes something that isn't true. And if that were to be uncovered, she would be very hurt. I trust, from what you've said before, that at least now, and for now, you want to help your team and keep them safe. If you do this for me, you'll be doing just that. What did Isabel tell you?
For my reason for checking that room? She brought me up to the top of the ship to say that there is someone in the room next door. And that if I knew any lock-picking techniques, I should come down and see how they're doing. There was no sound when I come down.
Probably keep them apart then, so they don't keep fighting.
Yeah, probably the best thing we can do right now is just
Nothing else?
everybody who
She didn't say who you were checking on?
When I went back up, tell her that you said that I'd found the person, without going into details. They had asked if the person in the room next door was injured, or if they were tired or getting on well. And that was it, really.
What did you answer?
I said they were doing fine.
And what did she say then? What was the reason again for coming down afterwards?
After that, I'd come down on my own decision. I thought perhaps I got on the wrong door or there was some misinformation, so I come down to check again, but there was nothing.
Did you say that to her?
No.
You are going to add to the whole having checked on someone thing that you initially thought that they were fine, but they were actually very wounded and needing to rest. And that you thought that during the whole duration, as a medical expert, they wouldn't be able to really see anyone or speak with anyone. I can't explain to you why this is important in you. Although I feel like I won't be able to avoid it. If during the journey she becomes suspicious, come talk to me and we can figure something out. The point being, she cannot go into that room.
I see.
I promise you, and you'll
try to keep in touch.
This is for her safety and for her well-being.
I guess I believe you. I guess you're one of her closest friends. You've been by her side since you've arrived. I'll come talk to you if they insist on entering the room.
Thank you. I'll figure a way to repay you somehow.
No need. Just trying to keep as many people as safe as I can.
Thank you.
sure as hell shouldn't be.
Like do some bibbity bobbity stuff right before the thing happens, like a little bit beforehand. I'm thinking it's meant to calculate that from a year now that's gonna come a fucking rift open.
Well, it would have been more helpful than mere speculation.
Yeah, well, even like it's not fully magic. It can't tell the future.
If it could tell the future, we'd be dealing with things a year before they happened.
Yeah, that'd be wild. Like, you know those scammers at like markets that have those crystal balls that like, oh, let me tell you your future for a piece of gold. You know?
And then they tell you something super common that happens to anyone.
Yeah, imagine that if we could make a crystal ball but out of Avotech that could actually tell the future. That could be pretty neat.
Hmm.
You would make a killing.
Yeah, make bank off that shit.
I don't know if I can explain what I'm gonna say in character without it being out of character.
So what the Vespa want?
Just a quick catch up. Our last talk was interrupted
Okay, now
when we were back at the academy, and we never got to finish the conversation.
Alright. Thought he was gonna be an ass again.
Nah, he's alright. He's trying. He really is. I think he just worries.
Has he ever... I mean, has he ever apologized to you? For the way he treated you?
Or is he treating you all
point to.
poor?
I suppose there's no point in hiding it now. I practice occult magic, specifically abyssal.
Oh.
Yeah, when he first came to the academy, he pulled me aside for quick chats, which promptly led to a death threat. So we haven't been on the best terms since.
Rewind that a little bit. He threatened you?
I think he threatened all of us.
Oh my... We're on a boat in the middle of the ocean. We don't get anything from fighting. Ooh. If I had half the mind. Oh no, but it would be a fight if I came into his room while he's sleeping and then tried to...
That wouldn't make you any better than him.
I know, but I don't like him. And no reason to treat you or anybody else like shit. Just because he doesn't like what you practice. Yeah, I get occult magic bad, I get
I
it.
think
But I know
there's
you
a bit
forget
more
to
to it
go
than
around.
hating occult, I think. He fears the occult, and, well, reasonably, he tries to defend his friends from it. Or at least that's what I like to think.
Well, right now we are on a boat in the middle of fucking nowhere, and at the time we were in an island in the middle of fucking nowhere. So it's about to get along and make things work. You don't have to be best buddies and like hug and hold hands all the time, but you could at least tolerate each other's existence. If they don't go around and give me death threats.
I mean, when we were making the final escape from the docks, or even just the rest of the day, he didn't really seem to let his emotions affect how he fought.
Yeah, life or death situations do that to you.
I think if he really did hate, well, us that much, he would have left some of us to die and he wouldn't have called out for us.
I guess.
There is good in him. It's just he doesn't want to show it. He's trying to be brave in front of the big, scary magic.
Brave. Not exactly the word I would use.
Just gotta find the fawn.
Right.
Get this blanket to him. Have a good night, you two.
Alright, night.
Well, if I don't see you again.
That's a good point.
I know. Time is kind of like merging together. Even though we only been on this boat for a little bit, but after the whole mission situation, I've been on this boat for way too fucking long.
At this point, I feel like we're all spending about a third of our lives on a boat.
Yeah. Does feel like that.
Do I ask about Luca?
It's a price I'm willing to pay to not be at home. What's your home like?
Home? Oh boy. Which one?
I mean, wherever you come from, I guess.
Okay. Stolas. Prince City, Northern Favira. It was okay. They had fake stars on the ceiling. And I didn't think the fake stars were very good.
Yeah, Ram told me about that. That sounds really unique. I really want to see that.
They're good, but they're not as good as the real thing.
I guess not.
To be honest, they're just a bunch of reflective rocks. Very far away.
That does sound pretty.
I say very. It's not at all. But yeah, it's a cave, it's a city.
So you've been pretty much underground most of your life?
The opposite, actually. Just before I was a teenager, I dug a tunnel out of the wall. And I came up to the surface. The adults heard of this, and because, you know, I wasn't really supposed to dig out of the wall, they told me not to come back if I want to be up there so much. Just stay up there kind of thing.
Knife. Where's my
Knife?
Hey, looking for my knife. Hold on.
What'd you need a knife for?
Eeny meeny. Kill a fish.
Oh, okay.
You got a fish?
Here it is. Yeah. Knife. Don't know why it was in there. Don't question it.
I could have used. Okay.
But yeah, long story short, went to the surface, spent like 3 or 4 years on my own, found a barn. There's an old guy there who's now my dad. And now I'm on a boat.
Yep, now you're on a boat. I mean, that doesn't sound too bad. Well, I can say that, but there must have been a reason why you want to leave the cave.
I don't think of it much more than trying to escape, as they would put it. I told this to Patches earlier, but when I was a kid, I was a proper shithead.
Ooh.
I was the kind of kid who would, you know, steal food and get on people's nerves and, I don't know, pull a chair out from underneath someone as they were sitting down on it kind of thing.
Mm.
Which, to be fair, is probably why they didn't like me very much.
Makes sense.
I think me digging out that wall was their chance to go, yes, he's finally out of here, fuck off, you know. Oh well.
That's the mood. They wait for you to do something about it. They didn't have the audacity to kick you out.
Well, it's not like, you know, it's not like I had a parent to say, oh, I'm so sorry, it was my fault, I didn't raise them right.
No, but that would just give more reason why a whole bunch of people would just come, you know, with the whole pitchfork and torches, and they say, "Oh, we'll kick him out. We don't want this little shit around here."
I think there were pitchforks, actually, now that I think about it.
Oh.
They found the hole, and as I was making my way out of it, I seem to remember pitchforks, and they were going, yeah, don't come back, and all that, and so I didn't.
Oh. I thought that was just kind of like a story thing, you know, like a cliche story.
No.
A monster, a pitchfork, and torches. Well,
Well, you know, demons, we've got a thing for crafting tools and weapons and things like that, so it was probably just a training something. You know, practice your crafting with a pitchfork that you'll never use and we'll descend it to the surface and tell them to fucking have it or something. I don't know, demons are weird, don't get involved with them.
I mean, I'm involved with you. I'm involved with Realm.
Okay, demon cities are weird, don't get involved with cities.
Fair enough. I mean, never found one, so I'm not exactly a crave caller. Great. I cannot speak. I'm so sorry.
It's been a long couple of days.
Yeah, a cave crawler. That's what I was trying to say.
It's like an ant's colony, now that I think about it. All these different routes you dig down. Underground, there's different factions everywhere.
And did you also have like royalties and I don't know, kings or whatever, or did you have like a whole leader thing, the justice system?
I think that was. I think, if I remember correctly, because I wasn't there for long of my sentience, if you call it. We had a sort of chief who would go by the name of the city. So there was a Stolas, I think.
Okay. What about abilities?
I think some months back we had a training exercise about demon royalty, and we had to pass the scepter back and forth, and the students could challenge each other.
I was the one who had the scepter first. I remember. I remember.
Oh, was that the night that ended with a festival?
In the ass with a giant metal rod, but
Oh yeah, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I'm happy to see that you're also being told about those different types of cultures, by all means. It's something I did not expect, but... Well, I just wanted to also inquire with all of you. I've been kind of down there for most of my day, but how have you all been faring?
Better than yesterday.
Progress and silver linings, I understand. What about you two?
Thriving, honestly.
You sure, Emma?
I try to go the positive route. I'm trying.
Honestly, expecting nothing else from you. I understand that. I'll be taking a little bit of a step outside and get some fresh air. You all take care.
See you around.
I'm surprised he's still sticking around.
Hmm.
You know, after all this.
It's not like he could leave. He got here, and then there was a blizzard, and he couldn't go, and then there was something else with there was all that, and then there was like, oh, there's a rift under here, and he can't leave then. There was a mission, and the blizzard was still going, and then the rift opened, and now we're on a boat together. It's not like he can just take another boat and go off.
Isn't he here to stay?
He's here to invest.
So he'll have to leave.
He's got to go back to that, what, setting sun at some point.
And then he'll come back, right?
Who knows?
As a professor? Maybe.
He seems keen on all of us. Seems to have made himself pretty comfortable.
I'm going to go get some fresh air too.
Right. You okay?
Yeah, I don't know, I guess I expected him to just always be here. Didn't think that he would have to go back anywhere.
Why do you want him to stay?
I guess. He's been really supportive.
I'm sure he'd be happy to stay. Come closer so I'm not shouting across the room.
Yeah.
It should definitely be getting dark soon, I imagine.
Yeah, probably. Time go by when you're fishing most of the day. Yes. Wait, so what did you do with sources of food? Like in a cave. Sources of food, like did you have ponds to fish in? Did you have like cows, farms?
Had some meat that would come in. Some people would go out and just eat animals as they were. Rarely often would people go to the surface. Or I guess that was just me that wouldn't go to the surface, being told to not. But, it's not like we were eating rocks.
I mean, that's what I'm trying to not assume. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah. I don't know. We didn't have a lot of, fruit and veg down there, which is the first odd thing coming up to the surface. But also, the demons in the academy are all done it people, would be one of them. As much as it sucks to say.
What's on your mind?
Nothing really. Just kind of taking into account now that we're not on the academy grounds, so I'm questioning if the rules still apply.
I mean, I don't know.
I wonder if we can now, pet the Frowley.
I mean, I kind of been doing that in secrecy, so if I could not get my hand chopped for doing so, that would be much appreciated.
So, speaking of secrecy then, where have you and Luca been?
You know, it's been good. You know, yeah, I mean, we're both alive. So I would say we're good.
Both alive, both still walking.
Yep.
It's a good improvement from the EAC. Where have you been since, I guess I'll call it the scarf incident?
I still feel stupid about that. Not gonna lie.
No, I'm stupid about it.
No, but now that I'm actually getting more sleep and start to think more rationally, I look back and just want to go back and just kind of strangle myself, you know?
That's a fair thought, I suppose. I guess I'm right then, in the whole being a shithead child. If I would go back in time, I said earlier, I'd punch myself in the face if I could.
Yeah. Give yourself a little beating, you know?
But it's good that you're
Do you think that's just...
both fine.
Yeah, I'm glad you came back alive. And I'm glad I didn't drown. Hopefully he'll teach me how to swim. Do you think that's just a common thought for elders to think is the best way of dealing with kids is to beat them?
To beat them?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, if you could go back, you would probably beat the shit out of yourself. Is that just like...
Well, if a mysterious person who looked like an older version of me beat me up, I would think... I'd be terrified if I act like that again. I'd think they're gonna start punching me again.
Yeah.
So I guess it works, but it's not exactly nice.
I'm just wondering. Because that was the method my aunt would do on me, like beating, and that makes me think, is that just a thing older people start thinking about when they get older? That's just the best way of disciplining your children, is to like give them a good beating.
I wonder if old people wake up and think, oh, I can't wait to punch a child today.
My aunt was probably like that. It was like her pride and joy, I feel like, at some days.
I suppose we all had those thoughts, I suppose. We will wake up at some point thinking, I want to punch someone. You know, like I woke up today thinking I want to punch a rift beast.
I'll probably wake up tomorrow and want to punch Vesper. But at least I have a reason for that. Because you're going around threatening my teammate. Can't say the same about my aunt. She just wanted to be me because I was not the perfect mold of what she wanted me to be, I guess. Women are weird.
Expectations.
Yep.
The murderer of ambition.
Mm-hmm. You don't fit in a mold, then I'm gonna beat you until you fit the mold.
Huh. Isn't that just what chiseling is? If that's a carving.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. You just try to carve me in with silly lessons and math with...
I would hope someone else doesn't start using their chiseling you. About that.
I hope not. I don't need that.
What to do tomorrow? Sit around in the boat, make sure people are okay, same old.
Yeah. Going back and forth, back and forth.
Longest days of my life on this boat.
I feel that.
Came in on this boat, didn't we? When we arrived at the academy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the same boat. I don't remember. It's so long ago now.
I remember there was this whole unsorted for life thing. In the tree.
Yeah, I remember. I remember.
I don't know if I want to be unsorted for life. That warehouse was ooh.
That warehouse sucked.
These new ones sort of got to live on the castle walls. They got it lucky.
Oh yeah. God damn.
Couldn't imagine. I imagine it's warm beds.
Yeah. Not bad at all.
And we was on what? Wooden frames.
Oh no, I took one of the couches. But later that day when I went back to it, someone had flipped it. I think it's because someone overheard that I took it.
Oh, they were
Whatever
back
the
and
culprit
forth.
will ever be. Yeah. Maybe it's fish.
Hmm.
Finally getting some good catches.
I have this horrifying feeling that that's going to start ticking quicker and quicker.
Yeah. That's why we should get worried.
It ticked twice just
And
now.
the machine. Yeah, I think we should be worried when it starts going tick 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 tick. That means there's a rift opening up closer.
There it goes again, too.
Hello, Captain.
No,
Go,
it's fine.
Captain. No, not yet.
This is the normal.
When that
it
starts
start
going
tick, tick,
crazy,
tick, 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 tick.
then we need to start weapons out, cannons ready, all that kind of... Do we have cannons?
I don't think we have cannons. I think
Alright,
me and
then,
Kiki talked about that last
magic.
time, how it sucked that we don't have cannons.
Why don't we have cannons?
I don't know. We discussed it, and that's like perfect place right up front. That's perfect place for a cannon right there. How are you holding up, buddy? I'm sorry I tried to drag you.
I saw you were getting a talking to by Solus earlier.
Not me.
Not you.
I'm a stripes fight.
Well, you were all fighting well, not all yet, but...
Not me.
Yeah, not you, not you.
To Fox.
The foxes? Is that them?
Okay, now think.
Throw fish. Throw.
No
throw. No eat. No eat. Down. How down?
Look like they're working together.
How down? Throw. Flop. Yeah. Throw. Flop. Throw. See. Flop. Two.
Go down. Bring kitchen.
You're gonna want to catch that fish. Again, I guess catch it the second time. You got out of the sea and you're gonna throw it down the stairs.
Well, like I said, when time
Okay,
matters,
now.
they can work together. Yeah.
Okay, now.
We don't get anywhere by fighting and being angry at each other.
Well, unless you're fighting rift beasts. In which case you get everywhere.
Oh yeah.
No fight
Sometimes
plan.
violence is the answer.
Just not if it's not black and purple. Wait.
Oh no. Jill, are you a rift beast in disguise?
No.
No. I'm joking.
If I was, I'd be really good
I'm
at my
joking. I'm sorry.
disguise.
No, no bad.
Hi, I'm not a
No,
rift
Jill's
beast.
not. And Jill's fine.
Me not mistake. You not Rift Beast. Good.
There we go.
This
As
is
long
the
as
part where I
everybody
tell
agrees.
them I actually am a rift beast. I'm kidding. Turn around. Imagine if one of us were a rift beast, though.
I think someone would notice.
Yeah, I feel like that's not something that just gets by.
You know.
They get darker.
Not bad.
No bad.
To be honest, if one of us was a rift beast somehow, well, they wouldn't make it very far.
Absolutely not.
We'd know their ins and outs.
From the big to the small to the really ugly ones.
I hate to ask, but there were new Rift Beast, were there not?
Yes, I was going to mention that.
Ones we haven't seen before.
There were tall ones with 4 hands.
I saw
Humanoid.
they were really weird. Yeah. Tall, like really thin ones, right?
There was also the ones that looked like they had crystals inside them.
Crystals.
Crystals.
I believe they shot a beam.
Oh, the eyeballs.
Oh, the big eyeballs?
Were they eyeballs?
I think they were
Yeah,
eyeballs.
they were like walking eyeballs.
That's somehow even worse.
Yep, I know.
I had noticed it got dark.
I mean, fairly easy target. The eye is a pretty sensitive area, so it's like, if it's mostly eye, then... You know,
Oh yeah,
pretty
your
easy to
gun,
get at.
like Ram's bow, right down the middle of the eye. And it's good to talk about this as well, the weaknesses of these things. If the big eyeball would have any weak point, it would be the giant eyeball.
Exactly. It's fully exposed.
And then there's the brutes, which everyone forgets what to do with.
Yeah. Right now, I just kind of go for the face. Since that's where mouth,
I'll go for the
eyes,
legs, and then when it goes down.
You topple it, and then you
that
take
could
its
also be.
face.
And I'm just trying to think that if I hit it in the face, it'll at least get blinded enough to not be able to see anything.
Or if you're soulless and you show up last minute and shoot a second circle at it, and then it just goes away.
Oh, yeah.
Remember
Let's
that?
face it. Any Rift Beast weakness is soulless.
Yeah, that's a good point. Soulless is a walking bomb.
Oh, yeah. It's in the one corner in our basement. Completely charcoal.
There was a time
We go through a training every
when
week.
our Unsorted had come in, and there were fireworks in the warehouse, and we told Soulless, you stay the fuck away from those fireworks. And he did. He stayed very far away.
I think I stole a few. I never used them. But you never know.
Well, supposedly we went from that. We told him to stay away from the fireworks, and then when we were in the Eastern Essex, whatever, he was carrying like bomb equipment of all people.
Oh. Yeah, no. Soulless of all people should not have bombs.
I mean, you could probably, knowing Soulless, he probably survived the blast.
Probably, but still.
Takes me as the kind of guy to just, I don't know, eat the flames.
Probably.
Wow, it really did
Soulless
get dark.
It really did.
It's not that dark.
Well, not if you're me.
You almost disappear over there.
Yeah, suppose I do.
I almost not see you. You too, Patrick. You're also kind of disappearing.
Maybe if I...
Yeah, because it's so dark.
No offense,
You
but
can
the
go
hair
stealth.
does give it away.
No, you're not disappearing. You're stealthing. You know, you're sneaking around.
Unfortunately, I
You
can
can
see
catch up
better
with
in the
me
dark
sometime.
than most
Hey,
people.
Morgan.
Hey,
PL.
I'm just going downstairs for a minute.
Oh boy.
PL. Pearl.
All right.
Oh.
And PO as well. Yeah, a lot of names.
PL Morgan. Suppose I've never really mentioned that, have I? I can kind of see in the dark.
Really?
Hmm.
What do you see?
Yeah,
I assume you
this
see what
room
the
as
other
if it were
side standards
daytime.
see, but... Really?
Well, it's like a layer. It's like an eyelid. It's really weird to explain.
Oh.
I think
So,
cats
like
have something
what Gil
similar.
Gil had kind of like an extra eyeball layer kind of thing that he could like, in case he was fighting, to protect his eyeballs.
Oh, is that it? Mine's kind of just whenever. I don't know if his comes in and out automatically, but I just kind of do it.
Mm.
Hey,
What's up?
just talking about how I can see this entire room right now.
Oh, right. Because, night vision, demon stuff, right?
Hmm.
I don't have that.
Comes with living in a cave.
Wait.
Really cool that you can see.
Yeah.
Zuko,
I feel like
you
I
have
should have
time?
gone in the cave some more
I was
times.
hoping we could talk for a few minutes.
Sure, yeah. We can go sit up at the dock, yeah.
Wait, so when he took that thing that turned him into a demon and he grew all of that, he didn't grow an extra pair of eyelids so he could also see in the dark?
I guess not. I guess he's not. Whatever the word is. He's something. He's not.
Demon?
I guess that's the simple way of putting it. He wasn't a species raised in a cave, so he didn't eventually grow them, I guess is the way of explaining it.
Probably. So
He's
where else do demons live?
a surface. Demons? Oh, we're all underground. Just deeper and deeper and deeper.
Oh, okay. But it kind of sounds like they're just kind of all over the place, but I never once in my life seen it. Maybe they're just not around somewhere.
Yeah.
I can't tell.
I wouldn't know. I don't talk about or deal with those kinds of cities and demon whatever. I've actually tried to stay far from demon culture as much as possible. You know, the game you were talking about earlier with the staff, that was a demon game and I didn't want anything involved in it really.
That's fair.
I even lied to a professor at one point. They asked me if I knew anything about blacksmithing and I said no. I do. Well, not a lot. Not enough to matter, but I know something.
Hmm. Well, that's the beginning of making your own identity, I guess.
Yeah.
And people look at you and like, oh, that's a demon. That's
It's
a
been
cave guy.
7 years in the
He does
making.
all the demon stuff. Yeah, exactly. So that's when you make your own. You're more than just a cave guy.
Oh, definitely. I am, you know, the medic, well, one of two of Umbra. I am a student at Rosewood, well, I was until the academy fell. Didn't fall asleep, did you? You're falling asleep, just head to bed. Well, I'll be heading to bed
Have
soon.
yourself a good bed.
Needs be, I do not mind sleeping on the floor for the rest of the journey. You can take my bed for the time being, little one.
No.
We can always clear up these beds and these sofas.
No.
That I realize I probably can't see. You know.
That means I do not wish to standing here and put my foot into my backside. Let me just take a seat here with all of you. Oh, dear heavens! Finally, a comfortable chair, not the wooden ones.
It's a lot different than just the wooden floor.
Oh no, absolutely.
Mm.
What else is there to talk about? Pass the time.
Oh, I apologize also if I might have jumped into a conversation that was happening.
No, you were just. I think we were just literally wrapping up the topic.
Yeah, just asking about demon stuff.
Ah, yes, demons, of course, my favorite topic that I have to talk with on a daily basis. But by all means, I'm very intrigued.
It's pure curiosity.
I'm just questioning if a half demon, like a human half, I guess, if they were to take ambrosia, would they, for example, grow like some extra like eyelids like I have, so you can see in the dark? But I guess not.
I mean, the way how I see it. I'm assuming you're talking about a specific someone when you're talking about half demons, correct?
More general concepts, but if someone comes to mind.
The way how I see it is a strange concept that I've not really come to understand as of recently, but I have also noticed that the way as we are, we're all different, so potentially there is one with your types of eyelids, potentially there is one who has no eyes at all but still is able to see. In the end of the day, everything is possible nowadays, and especially after the last couple of weeks, you can understand that everything honestly is possible.
Huh.
The way how we see it, our own history is being currently turned on its head. So, who knows what else is out there?
No, maybe tomorrow until you grow a pair of wings.
Oh, I hope not. I have to tear holes in all my clothes.
Yeah, maybe that.
Oh, yeah, no.
Penny.
Yeah, just like Penny.
Rob?
Penny.
Ooh. Yeah, or head wings.
I could do with like head wings, but full on like bird wings on my back. No, no, thank you.
I mean, like Kiki, your arms start to turn into wings.
Kiki.
Maybe you grow wings.
That sounds more
maybe
doable.
Maybe you grow yourself a tail. Maybe you get yourself like feet like a frog. Maybe you grow yourself a. Maybe if you're lucky enough, you grow yourself a pair of balls and like mallet.
It's stuff like this why I avoid ambrosia.
We find
It is something that is.
Raleigh.
It is interesting,
Story.
but I do tend to step away from it as well.
Story time.
Story time, huh?
Where?
Darby.
Others?
Where?
Hey. Story. Soulless, give us story.
Well, it's soulless. That's like his whole thing.
And he's a good storyteller.
Everyone.
Does he do it often?
Yes, all for Ali. Story time.
He said he did that back at the orphanage he came from.
Yeah, sounds like him.
You also invite.
Kind of like his thing.
Invite.
Yeah, I spent about 20 minutes or so.
Okay.
I can feel my consciousness fading, so I need to go to bed soon.
Get
I
sleep.
understand that.
Come story time.
If you're not coming out, I'm supposed to see you tomorrow. When's this happening then?
This way.
It's not. Don't think of it like that. It's not rude. Okay? At this point, I feel like I should be able to.
Did it get bigger?
Jump from there.
Coming out of the depressive side and entering the manic side.
Super powerful.
And the last time
Alright, Solus, you've your audience.
Sit beside Emma.
Sure do.
Sure. It's probably big.
Alright
Yes,
then.
friend.
You all comfortable?
But I guess it makes sense. Alea was super strong. So that was a
Alright.
big deal. I don't think it really makes a difference for Alea. Just
Alright.
sort
I'll
of
tell a little
explains, I
story
guess.
about a candle.
She was so
A
strong.
magical candle. A candle that could think and feel things. Very special candle.
Can name?
Do you want to give the candle a name? You sure can if you wanna.
Maybe it's too early to say that actually.
Name? Alia.
I guess I was gonna
Okay.
ask a dumb question, but maybe a better question.
Alia, the little candle. Now,
I missed the nighttime
Alia,
transition.
the little candle, lived
Hope we'll find
in
out.
a very cold world. A land ruined by snow as far as the eye could see. Storms
People said,
constantly
like,
pushing
old
more and more
glass.
snow over the world. Always battering at people's
And then she
windows,
went
opening
upward
and
away, it
slamming
seemed like, where
doors
they
as
were
far
trying
as
to
the eye
bring
could
it
see.
back. And
It was
I don't-
chaos.
I mean, even a day
Alia,
after she was gone,
the little candle, lived in an old mansion, abandoned for many, many years. The kind of place that holds
Yeah,
ghosts and
professor.
other spooky things.
she was trying to.
But instead of any
bring it back,
ghosts,
you know,
it was a family.
it was
of
her, me,
lights.
and Vesper.
Candles, chandeliers, fireplaces, you named it.
She tried to do
There
like,
was
some
one of
ritual,
each.
some magic to see if there's
And
anything
together
left
they
over
lived
here, which-
happily. Inside
was-
their
she was
safe
dead, why would they
walls,
looking
inside
for something
their
that was left
rickety
over there?
old mansion, they enjoyed their time together.
I don't know. I guess that's.
Warming each other, keeping each other's fires
I
ablaze.
guess that was because that's why I felt like.
But
this person
Alia
was done,
grew
'cause
restless.
I think the assumption is she's dead, but like, why would we?
They
not-
heard
not
the
effort to
outside
just bring people
world
back?
passing by every day, the snow, making it impossible to see outward.
Yeah, not really. 'cause
But they wanted to
people
see
around there
what
couldn't
was
see, no,
hiding
that's not good.
beneath that.
That wasn't that, you know. It was like
What remained on the other side of the snowstorm.
I wonder.
The family would tell them it's too dangerous.
My original
You
question
can't
was
go.
I wonder where she went.
You'll get hurt.
Those
We don't want to
particles
see
went
you
Did
go.
they go
But
somewhere?
that
Did they
didn't
just
stop them.
disperse? Did she just turn into the?
Alia
something
was
else, somewhere
determined
else? Did she just go random
to
places?
see the world that they
Is there
wanted to.
nothing? Did she
And so, they
turn
prepared
somewhere?
themselves for their little adventure.
home?
Grabbed a little extra
Uh-huh.
wax to make sure they had a little extra fuel in case things got dire. They set out into the big scary world. No fear in their hearts,
Yeah.
only a wish to
She was
explore
prime, so maybe that's just how they die.
and hope,
But again,
fueling their flame.
I don't know.
Storm
we
was
have the rabbit
tough.
though. Burial and
It battered against them, it knocked them over more times than it could count. It threatened to put out their flame, to snuff it out for good. It was a scary adventure for
down.
Alia. They had to fight against the elements, the world
place
itself
there.
seemingly
Try and climb up.
wishing to stop it from ever moving
hopefully not fall off.
or lighting the way for anyone ever again.
Oh god, okay.
Alia
it'll
stayed
be fine.
strong, but as time passed, it got more difficult. They struggled to keep on pushing onward and pushing forward. The world kept pushing them back. However, with time and patience, and enough hope in their heart, they made it to the other side. They made it to this paradise. A land filled to the brim with all sorts of other lights, fireplaces, candles, everything. Friends. They welcomed little Candle Alia with open
Yeah, but,
arms and
like-
said, "Welcome
Like the people, like the
to
students,
paradise.
like the group
Welcome
as a whole. Like they would all.
to the best place there is."
Just a bunny.
Alia settled for a while.
Very old. Yeah.
They found
No, I
joy
was-
in the world
that thought
around
crossed my
them, the
mind, but
people they met,
Still here, so
but something was off.
clearly it wasn't connected to her in that way.
Something
powered by her.
upset them. Every time they would look at someone, they would be reminded of the family they had left behind. And it hurt them. It hurt them more than any storm ever could. They looked to the others, and they asked, "Has anyone ever left?" No,
crazy, yeah.
Alia, they said. People don't leave paradise.
Sure.
They stay here forever.
need
It's
to learn more.
paradise.
Yeah, me too.
Alia went quiet for a moment.
I'm gonna do it.
They had to think about what they were going
Yeah.
to do.
Do what?
They knew it would be dangerous. They knew it would
Do what?
most likely put out their flame for good.
Oh, no, you said I'm gonna do it. What are you gonna do?
I'll say that after.
But with a heavy heart,
What were you gonna say?
they proudly announced that paradise
No, it's just
could
gonna
truly
sound
never
very
be
well,
paradise
you know, when we're
if they weren't there with the ones they loved. And
I tried
so,
to, just do what I
to
could,
the
but
shock of everyone
I'm not
else,
trained.
Alia turned 180 and started walking back.
I think
All the way through the snowstorm.
you're alive.
It was even tougher this
Or
time.
two. You did good too.
Perhaps it was because they had gotten used to paradise, or perhaps the world itself was angry that someone had turned their back on paradise.
I don't know how good that is.
But it was aggressive.
Still.
It lashed
made it
out, it
on the
pushed
ship,
them
so
over,
maybe, yeah.
it did its damned best to put out that flame for good.
It was you.
And it nearly did.
Hurt me.
Alia was pushed over by the storm, unable
Yeah,
to
but then I
continue
guess,
when all seemed lost.
You still passed out near me.
Heard your voice.
It was dark. It was growing colder by the minute.
You said something, but
They couldn't stand the cold.
I heard your mumbling.
None of the family could either.
Not sure. Said a lot of things.
But as they lay there, afraid and alone, a brilliant light began to shine.
So it
They
was
grew
me.
closer
You that carried
and brighter and
No,
warmer
I carried you. For
until
part of it. I think all of
a
it.
familiar silhouette appeared.
From when we got off
It was
the
one of their
wall
friends
to,
from their home.
Put you down on the boat over there.
And then another, and another, and another, until all of them were there.
Of course. I was just failed to do it.
They had gathered all of their things
I-
to support their one friend.
What else would I have done, right?
Little Candle Alia couldn't believe their eyes. But you wanted to stay in the safety of the mansion. Why are you here? They asked, shocked. Because home
I'm glad I
isn't
did
home.
too, yeah.
It isn't with your family.
I'll make it up to you someday.
Fine, you don't have to make it up.
The other lights
Nothing to make up for.
reignited the flame for Alia,
I'm gonna make
warming them up instantly and keeping them safe. However, they didn't go to paradise. They went back home to the mansion. But why did they turn back? Why did they do all that? That's what often the people in paradise would say. They had heard of this great story of someone traveling and leaving and never coming back. That's all they wondered, time and time again. But that's because paradise is never truly paradise if you lose everyone to get there. True paradise is the home that you create with the people you love. So in the end, Alia never really left paradise. They just went to their own one. And that's the story of the little candle Alia.
their battle
So, Les,
Mm-hmm.
will we find our happy paradise place?
I'm certain of it.
Just don't get stuck in a snowstorm.
Exactly. And remember, if you go somewhere, and even if it seems like the perfect place, it won't be perfect unless you're all together. Got it?
Together, yes. Rosewood stuck. Raleigh, Rosewood stuck. Always.
Now then, you've had your bedtime story. Don't you think it's time for bed, you little rascals? Come on,
Yes.
it's late and you need to get your rest.
Yes. Me?
So much so that whoever named them a while back pretty much had a name that was akin to the ancestry of Luna.
If I get a casual outfit, if I need to go into a disguise, it's gonna be a black shirt. It's gonna be a black something. Gotta blend in. That's enough of that.
You need me? Or do you really need others? Because the way how I see it, the way I've experienced you before everything.
It's a necessary talk. I went into Vesper's room.